Hi, my name is Rachel Grace. I'm the Executive Director, Communications and Strategy at a nonprofit here called Maha. Maha is best known for its annual event, Maha Festival, which is a 2-day celebration of music and discovery, featuring lots of different bands on 2 different stages and many, many exciting artistic, creative facets of our community. The very first thing I think of when I think about Omaha's music scene is the really fantastic crowds. I mean, these are people that you wouldn't really expect to see. They're super respectful. They're just really there, into the music, having a great time. No standing there with your arms crossed. They're just really living it up. I just see so much enthusiasm for the live music scene here in Omaha, whether it's a local band or a touring band. Just really excellent folks coming out to see music here in Omaha. We're here at Slowdown in North Downtown Omaha, and this is a really special place for me. It's one of the first places I ever came when I moved here almost 13 years ago. Slowdown hosts really wonderful local music acts. They're able to have shows on their smaller stage as well as the stage right behind me. It has some of the best sound in town, really wonderful bartenders, great beer selection. When I'm going to the Benson neighborhood here in Omaha for a concert, I just really like to see how the streets come alive. There's so much energy in that area. There's so many little shops, bars, restaurants, just really amazing vibes overall. They're known for their First Friday Art Walk, which is, if you happen to be here on the first Friday of every month, definitely make sure you go check that out. That is winter, summer, all year round, some of the coolest art you can possibly check out. If you go down the street a little bit in Benson, you'll go to the waiting room. That has some of the greatest, just world-class touring bands come through there, type of things that you might not expect to see in Omaha. And there's a venue right around the corner called Reverb Lounge that is, as the name suggests, a little bit smaller, still very intimate, awesome place to see music. One of my absolute favorite things to do here in Omaha is it's Saturday morning, you're a little tired, but you got up and you had a coffee and you're thinking, what am I gonna do now? And so I walk down the street about 20 minutes. I'm really fortunate to live just south of downtown Omaha, and I go to the farmers market in the old market here in Omaha. And I just love how densely populated it is. There's a bunch of wonderful vendors, tons of fresh produce, lots of great things to eat, and just the total sensory experience of being in that farmers market is really cool. Omaha also has other farmers markets on different days, but the old market one is my personal favorite. That is not to be missed. If I had a friend coming in to visit from out of town, here are the things I would do. We would get up bright and early and go to my favorite coffee shop, The Mill on Leavenworth. It just opened a little while ago and it's just so neat. Really tall ceilings, really colorful interior, completely renovated building. I'm usually just a black coffee drinker, but I love their iced tea and their lattes, and everything else there is just a must try. So after we have a coffee or a latte or what have you, I would say that our next stop has got to be the Durham Museum. They have super cool exhibits. This is Omaha's quintessential must-see history museum. They have a really great permanent display, lots to learn about trains and just Midwest culture in general, and their traveling exhibits and their just special exhibits are really neat and not to be missed. I've seen some real favorites over the years at the Durham Museum. I think it's probably time for lunch. I would go to Tasty Pizza, which is kind of a quaint name for a restaurant, but let me tell you, the pizza is so good. It reminds me actually a lot of the pizza places I would eat at growing up in Philadelphia. The crust is so flavorful. The people there are so friendly. I really love it. Omaha has a wonderful food scene. I mean, truly world class. Omaha consistently has several James Beard Award nominees, and there's so many different talented chefs popping up all over Omaha, and it has been this way for years. It's definitely worth checking out. There's so many different cuisines, and you're going to find something that you really love. Just like I love Tasty Pizza, and I'm from the East Coast, but it's like if I ever were to move from here, I would miss it terribly. It's that good.